The noon hour of Madness and Mayhem, the podcast.
Happy Monday, Victor.
I am so happy.
Come on, for once, not be tired.
I'm tired.
Any single time Aubrey sleeps just a tad too much, I go sleep, and it drives her nuts.
That would drive probably anybody nuts, Peaches.
Well, she took like a 3-hour nap Saturday afternoon, then slept into like 10 a.m. on Sunday morning, and then she had the audacity to be like, I'm tired around Sunday at 4 p.m.
Dude, you know what? Take advantage of as much nap time as you can.
I feel like you just waste your day away if you just sleep too much, and then you really can't sleep the next night.
That's what I thought when I was younger, but now I'm like, oh, the older I get, like I really need this sleep. I'm all messed up, you know? Like Saturday, I had to get up early, no sleeping in, hanging out at Footwear Outfitters in Idaho Falls.
Yeah, sorry, by the way, for ringing your doorbell Friday night at 10 p.m.
Yeah, I don't know if we were asleep or if we were like in the hot tub.
No, you were asleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All the lights were off?
All the lights were off. Nobody was up for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I was wanting that interview recorder because at the time I thought the interview was still happening.
Mm-hmm.
So I was panicking, going like, "Oh, I need to get that before Victor like leaves tomorrow." I didn't even realize I forgot you had the remote. And I thought you were going to sleep in, and then I would have to interrupt my plans to go, like stop by your place and pick up the thing. But luckily, I got the interview stuff, but no interview.
Nope. So it was just a big waste of time.
Absolutely.
But that's all right. It happens.
Yeah.
So yeah. Then Sunday. No, I don't think I did get to sleep on Sunday either. I don't know. I'm tired, Peaches.
Of course you are.
I'm tired,
you always say
boy.
that.
Well, I've got coffee.
And you always do that too. Right before we start the noon hour, I got to go get some coffee.
I do, to be able to get through this program.
How much coffee do you drink in a day? I'm a little worried about you too. I was talking with Maddie's girlfriend over there, Bryn, at the complex, because I was mentioning how much Red Bull Maddie drinks.
Uh-huh.
And Bryn's a little concerned too, because she had 2 on the way to Salt Lake City, and then I think she had 2 more driving back the night of the show.
The Red Bulls
4
aren't
Red
super
Bulls?
strong, though, are they? I don't remember how much caffeine's in them. Like, I usually have one nice, hefty instant coffee shooter in the morning. I don't know exactly how much caffeine's in it. Or I'll have, I had a Rain earlier, which those are pretty potent.
Rain has 300 milligrams of caffeine.
Yeah.
One Red Bull has 80. 80 times 4.
That's 320.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how much caffeine she's having on a daily basis. I was doing the same thing, and then I got AFib.
Yeah. And my one can of Rain had almost that much, and I've got a little more caffeine going on here. So,
dude, you got to be careful. Your heart might explode. All of a sudden, I have to take over the morning show because Victor's no longer here. His heart burst into fire.
That's right.
That's a bullet for my Valentine. That's right. It is the noon hour of Madness and Mayhem. And Victor, a lot of stuff happened over the weekend online that's worth talking about here on the program. One of which was a guy named Brandon. That's the evil version of my name.
Yes.
Mine's the proper way. Mine's Brendan. Brendan, Brendon. Those names can die in a ditch. Same with Brandon. Brandon sounds like the dumber version of my name. Here's Brandon.
So what did Brandon do?
Again, I'm trolling. I'm hoping nobody with the name Brandon's really mad right now.
Never listen to K-Bear again.
Yeah, he was insulting my name. No, the only name I truly hate, Coulter. What a stupid name. Right up there with Cletus and Curtis. The 3 C's. Cletus, Curtis, and Coulter. There's a total of 6 teeth between the 3 guys.
Oh, jeez.
No, I'm just kidding again. But Brandon posted in Life in Idaho Falls, "Okay, guys, I went to Trader Joe's, and I will say you guys overhyped the heck out of it."
All right.
So then I did some trolling myself, and luckily he posted this right as I was leaving Utah. So I had decided to take a picture of my double-double at In-N-Out. Mm-hmm. I then went to the Ogden Trader Joe's, which is right next to the In-N-Out in Ogden right there, and took some pictures took a picture of the store out front, and then made my own post saying "Oh man, I love these places. Great quality products, great quality food, great prices." A lot of people were in agreement with me. Somebody by the name of Cynthia tried saying Trader Joe's is overpriced in small portions. And I had a battle with her in the comments because I'm like, have you not been to any of the grocery stores here in the area?
Yeah, Trader Joe's, I've only been there a few times, but I mean, it always seemed like a pretty good deal, as far as pricing goes.
Well, Cynthia tried saying Trader Joe's core demographic is childless millennials with high disposable incomes, $80,000 to $120,000 who like organic, vegetarian, unique, high quality, and specialty food items.
I think she's thinking of Whole Foods.
That's what I'm thinking. No, because she also mentions Whole Foods in another comment.
Huh.
And I do agree with her on Whole Foods being that way.
It's expensive. Yeah, for sure. And it's centered around a lot of organic, blah, blah, blah.
You have Whole Foods, you have Sprouts, you have a lot of those health stores, the Erewhon in LA.
Oh, yeah. Jeez, that one's terrible.
Right. But Trader Joe's, I mean, I went in there and there was tons of families and tons of people of different backgrounds in there, not these childless millennials that she's talking about. I wish I had this high disposable income she speaks of.
No kidding. That'd be great.
I went in there and bought some stuff that's so much cheaper compared to a place like, I don't know, Brolam's, Fred Meyer. Any one of those places around here where it's like $7 for a bag of chips.
Yeah.
You get a 12-pack of soda for $15.
Yeah, when I've gone to Trader Joe's, what have I bought there? I mean, I usually don't walk out with very much.
Well, you can't buy like frozen stuff because it's just going to get ruined. Like I bought Aubrey's mom a nice little Mother's Day succulent. People, by the way, were ransacking the front of that store because they were trying to get the last minute flowers for Mother's Day yesterday, and I found the one little succulent that was in a woven basket by itself. The one left. So I got that. The guy didn't even ring it up. He was like, "Do you want it in the bag?" I'm like, "No, thanks." And then I saw him ring everything else up, and then he just gave me the succulent on the side.
But that was nice of him.
Yeah.
All right.
That thing was easily like $20, $30 maybe.
Well, a dollar saved is a dollar saved.
But I got some of those fruit jellies. I got some apricots, some kiwis.
No peaches?
No peaches. Yeah. No, I'm just the peaches by myself. What else did I get from there? I got some other snacks.
Here's my grocery list.
Here's my grocery list. What's on your grocery list? To each their own. Every weekday afternoon at 4 p.m. Give me your stupid answer for my stupid question. It is the noon hour of madness and mayhem. I am Peaches.
I'm Victor Wilt.
And I think this other post that I wanted to talk about got deleted.
Dang it.
It was in the other Life in Idaho Falls group.
The one I'm banned from?
No, the one that you're actually a part of. Let me see here. Wait. No, it's still there. Thank goodness. Thank goodness I sent it to you via Facebook Messenger.
Well,
this guy by the name of Bernard, he posted, "I have found myself listening to the local radio stations less and less as I'm tired of hearing the same 10 songs from the 70s and 80s played over and over ad nauseum. Just to make sure I'm not missing the obvious, is there any radio station that plays any 90s songs on any consistent basis, just to break it up when I'm in the mood?" So then I immediately commented, K-Bear 101 welcomes you with open arms. We do play a lot of 90s rock. Some would say that's a little too much, but including myself, but
yeah, we play a lot of 90s music.
But we also play like a wide variety. Well, I was also a little upset because I did see a lot of quote unquote our listeners that were promoting other stations on this post, like this Breezy Bird guy just putting Sirius XM, and then Daisy had the audacity to put 94.9 and 104.5 The Pick.
Oh, gross!
In the comments section,
gross.
So the next time she tries for a ticket giveaway, I might think otherwise.
See, and I thought this guy Reed was one of our listeners. The one who was talking about people talking too much on the radio?
Yeah, I think he's just trying to solely insult us. And I don't know if he's trolling. I don't know if he's actually a legitimate mad person that when it comes to what we talk about here on the air, like maybe we said something that was a little too offensive to him. Maybe. And that's when he goes like, you know what? No more talking on the radio. But I also replied back to him by saying, hey, if you wanted to hear strictly music, you have streaming, CDs, vinyl, etc. DJs drive radio. It has been proven again and again and again.
Yeah, and I just went to him and said, no. I will not stop talking.
Bernard said, I rarely, if ever, hear a DJ on any of the Idaho Falls stations. Usually it's a half hour of commercials followed by the same playlist of songs I heard only yesterday. So then I said, are you dumb? No, I said the longest commercial break I've ever seen on K-Bear is around 3.5 minutes. Yeah. Right?
That would be like the longest.
Yeah. And I also said, I can tell you there have been countless times that I have talked on the air, and especially our morning show host, Victor, has talked longer than that.
That's right. All the time.
But I'm wondering what he's listening to. Is he listening to like the pick where you hear Shaggy talk like this for 10 seconds in between 8 different songs?
I'm guessing it could be the pick. They've started playing a little bit of 90s, but it could be the Arrow, because the Arrow plays mostly 70s and 80s, and I would imagine the playlist sucks, and it's been the same for years. They don't, that station's just your generic classic hits station. So that's my guess.
Oh, look at Brandon. Again, the stupid name Brandon. You know what? I'm going to stand by my insults here because Brandon put K-Bear is just pop rock. 104.5 is much better.
What? Get out of here, Brandon.
But then we have people like Taylor, who's awesome. K-Bear 101 is the best station. We have Junior, who said something like, in a perfect world, everyone would just listen to K-Bear 101 and let the music heal thy soul and free the oppressive grind of having to work and pay bills.
Yeah.
And then who else? Billy, listen to K-Bear 101.
Yeah, we got a lot of people giving us some love in here.
I do like Doug. Cannonball 101 plays close to every genre from past to present as the brand ambassador for Cannonball.
Yes.
I said, thank you, Doug. Appreciate you spreading the word.
Let's see. Bear plays more mainstream garbage with Ghost and Chili Peppers in. And their country counterpart plays 98.98% pop or snap tracks and bro country.
Blow country.
While ignoring it. That's not true. We play tons. We play more red dirt country than any other station. And also, listen to Outlaw 101. It's all that stuff. It's nothing but that. There's other options.
But overall, for Bernard, I say, hey, listen to K-Bear. I think he did say at one point, if I haven't mentioned it yet, because I completely lost track of what I've said so far on this break, that, hey, I think he said something along the lines of K-Bear plays too much angry stuff. And I understand, metal's not necessarily everybody's favorite thing. But you did suggest Alt 101, which I don't think he has the ability to use an HD radio in his car based off another comment he made where he was talking about how, he can't really get Spotify in the vehicle.
Oh, okay. So, he must not be able to use apps.
And a lot of people are saying Pandora, iHeartRadio, Spotify. There's a lot of old people endorsing Pandora because Pandora is the old person Spotify. I will stand by that and repeat that to the hills or the mountains, whatever, from the mountains. But people who just say Spotify, get ready for some advertisements because I was trying to watch Netflix yesterday with Aubrey. There was 75-second long ad breaks every 10 minutes.
Oh,
and I'm waiting for the day Spotify goes, no matter what tier you have, you're going to have to listen to some ads.
Oh, yeah.
Because Spotify is not paying artists. Artists are not making any money. They're eventually going to start taking a stand for themselves. And Spotify will have to fork over all that money they're taking from artists to the people who are making music for their platform.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. I mean, if you listen to podcasts, you get ads on Spotify. It'll come to music soon enough.
I've noticed it.
Sirius XM used to be the same way, commercial free. And not the case anymore.
I've noticed it with podcasts like the iHeartRadio podcasts, especially. Like when you go to load one of them, it shows you the episode length, and then it jumps to an even longer length because they have to feed the ads into where they should be.
Yeah.
And it's like, why? why do that? I was going to comment on the Woody Show subreddit saying, holy ads, and be one of those people.
You should.
I still might.
Go for it.
Yeah. But where there are no ads are the Victor Wilt Show podcast version of his show and the Peaches Pit Party podcast version of my show. And also this podcast, the Noon Hour of Madness and Mayhem.
Yep. No commercials. Unless, I guess I'm giving a plug.
And you can openly slap anybody that says, I only listen to Spotify. Especially if their name's Brandon. That's all I got to say. So there's been a lot of outrage involving the Welcome to Rockville Music Festival. And I stand by my statement that outdoor shows are not necessarily, they should not be necessarily a thing. I think every single amphitheater should have a retractable roof.
Yeah, I mean, a big show like that,
you can't really fit in the building.
You can't.
Maybe move it to more so hey, maybe we should move it to July and then have our fans suffer in the hot weather rather than have the chance of maybe a storm coming a little too close.
Well, and I mean, these storms have been happening at these Midwest music festivals for years.
Where is Rockville?
Or actually, that's in Florida.
That's what I thought.
But I mean, heck, even at the System of a Down show at Sick New World, This is in Vegas where it never rains for whatever reason for about 5 minutes during System of a Down. A little bit of rain coming down.
Cloud seeding. They're controlling the weather.
That's right. It was the HARP weather machine. They were setting it off from beneath Area 51.
Just like how those windmills are causing tornadoes.
Yes.
No, what was that one phone call that we have in imaging? Oh, the traffic circles are causing tornadoes.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to go to an outdoor festival, you're taking a risk of bad weather. And I read through a lot of the stuff about it, and it sounds like, they had like one shut down for about 2.5 hours. I think another one was about an hour and a half. Sounded like pretty good communication on letting people in and out.
Did you just mention In and Out in this noon hour Madness Mayhem?
Oh, free plug. Jeez.
Uh-oh. I was more so you're going to offend someone by the name of Brandon or something like that, and they're going to post in Life in Idaho Falls, boycotting K-Bear. They're endorsing that California-based liberal restaurant.
But yeah, I don't know. I think if I was going to go to one of those festivals, I don't know if I'd want to go to Florida.
I would. I'd enjoy that over Ohio.
Yeah.
Or Sacramento, California. I'm not going to be in the same city as Gavin Newsom.
but who's in? Well, I don't know what city Welcome to Rockville was in, but
I thought it was Daytona.
I think you're right. I think it is Daytona.
Well, the reason why I bring up Rockville is this guy named by the name of Ray posted in Welcome to Rockville, Rock Villains, and he truly is showing that he's a rock villain. Hashtag 5-Finger Death Punch. Yeah, that was a very disappointing show. One of my all-time favorite bands showed their true colors here. Screw FFDP and Ivan. The folks up front, me included, got pepper sprayed or maced. Several of us put up the X to stop and get help. They didn't miss a bleeping beat. Didn't give a bleep. You think after all the videos FFDP puts out about helping out when folks go down, there would have been something happening on their end when a giant hole opened up right in front of the bleep. Total disappointment. I, for one, will never waste money on a ticket to see that bleep joke of a band that claims to care. Bleep you for not giving a bleep, Ivan. Classless, arrogant, and not what you portray on your videos. My first time seeing the one bleeping band that I feel speaks volumes to me and my experiences was a complete and total bleeping letdown. Really, TBH, the only bleeping band I really wanted to see out of the entire lineup didn't give the first bleep about the bleep that kept you going for 20 years. Enjoy your tour. I hope none of you other crowds get bleeped up and you all do nothing, absolutely nothing about it. Bleep off respectfully.
Wow. Okay. Now,
am I okay to say bleep like that as many times as I did?
I think it's fine. You bleeped it out. Where did the pepper spray come from?
I don't know. I wasn't in Florida.
was Ivan Moody just mowing down the front row?
I was in Salt Lake City, just putting earplugs in too far into my ear. I just imagine now Ivan Moody like, welcome to the circus.
Macing
Wash
people.
it all away. Burma. You see Chris Kale, as nice as he is, just putting down the bass.
Just busting out the mace.
I mean, if you were to try to try to go against 5-Finger Death Punch, I mean, you have Zoltan right there, who's like a black belt in jiu-jitsu who will take down everybody. They've Ivan pepper spraying everyone. Well, Zoltan, protect me.
The noon hour of Madness and Mayhem is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.